ho, 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 ho. Hello there! Welcome to Gino's Thing of the Day, where take a look at one of Gino sings and it's a day. Hey, welcome. You know, I am so glad to see you here. You know what? Always am. It's always cool when we get to hang out, right? Right? Am I right? Anyway, the other day, I was talking to this young kid, like he's, 9, 10 years old. And we were talking about the Christmas story. And he said, well, I got a question. And I said, well, okay, what's your question? He says, so was Jesus' mom the Virgin Mary or the King James Virgin? When I finally got done laughing, I told him, of course, the King James Version. I'm kidding. No, I steered him right. Told him. Anyhow, hey, you might be wondering, Gino, do we got a thing of the day today? I have got an awesome thing of the day today. But before I do, that was Taco the cat, by the way. Anyways, before we get to the thing, remember a while back I told you that I had the stuff out, and remember at Halloween time, it looked like the Halloween store had thrown up in my yard. And I told you something about, well, the Christmas store might show up here too. And it sure did. The Christmas store showed up and threw up inside my place. So anyway, if you're interested in that, I'll let you see it while we're talking here. The thing of the day today that is so cool, I got it just the other day at the Antique Mega Mall down the road. Went there with my buddy Ron, and I found this awesome thing. I found some other stuff too, some cool gifts and stuff like that, but this is for me. Yep, it is a hippie Santa Claus, man. Freaking awesome sauce or what? Am I right? See, I ended up, well, I inherited my mom's Santa collection, and I thought it was kind of cool, so I kept it, and I've actually added a few pieces to it that I've actually found some really cool Santas out there, like this one. Anyhow, hey, today I wanted to go over or let you know some fun little nuggets of meaningless trivial info about Christmas that, might interest you, give you something to talk about around the holiday table when you have that big Christmas dinner, or just to sit and ponder on if you're by yourself. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Anyhow, hey, I have got notes because I don't want to get the details messed up. So I am going to have to put on my reading spectacles. But here we go. And in no particular order, I just thought these were some cool little tidbits. Tallest Christmas tree is in Seattle, Washington, 221 feet. If you were to go out and buy all the things mentioned in the 12 Days of Christmas song, it would be extremely expensive. The most expensive item would actually be the Swans of Swimming, which would come in at around $6,500. Candy canes, invented in Germany. Who'd have thunk it? I didn't. And the reason they come up with them is simple. They started out, they were just a J for Jesus. It was his birthday. They made the J's. And the red stripes are supposed to signify the blood of Jesus. Hey, what would you think would be the busiest shopping day of the year? Obviously, Black Friday, right? If you're thinking that, you'd be wrong. W-R-O-N. Anyway, no, because actually, the last 2 days before Christmas are the busiest shopping days, each respectively. Here's a neat one. I actually knew this one. In Japan, the Japanese people, they've made it a tradition to have KFC for Christmas dinners. because KFC is, when they went international, I don't know how many decades ago, and for some reason the Japanese love KFC, and they made it a Christmas tradition. In fact, you've got to book ahead to get your KFC several months in advance if you're going to have your KFC. Yeah. Hey, what do you think was the first song ever in space? That's right. It was a Christmas carol. It was Jingle Bells. Yes. Sung by astronauts Walter Shearer Jr. and Thomas P. Stafford. How about that? Hey, here's one you probably could guess. 1 in 3 men wait till Christmas Eve to buy gifts. Every year, more than 400,000 people come down with illnesses caused by spoiled holiday dinner leftovers. No kidding. This notebook's kicking my butt. Doesn't help, but I don't feel anything in my hands. Urgh. Abby, I don't think you can help. Okay, there we go. Hey, highest selling single of all time was Bing Crosby's White Christmas. Not just Christmas song highest single, the highest single. Hey, Americans buy 1.6 billion Christmas cards every year. And Visa cards, this time of year, they're swiped like 6,000 times every minute. 6,000 times. Wish I had that kind of money. Hey, who was the first president to actually put a Christmas tree in the White House and have it, Christmas festive? Franklin Pierce. No one knows what much else he did. Well, actually, he did some other stuff, but hey, he put the first Christmas tree in the White House. And hey, top 6 states where we get Christmas trees, you could probably guess them, at least most of them. I think there's one actually on there that kind of surprised me. But anyway, there, Oregon, yeah. Pennsylvania, yeah. Michigan, sure. Wisconsin, obviously. And North Carolina. Who'd have thunk? I mean, nothing wrong with North Carolina, but just don't associate them with growing Christmas trees. Okay, anyway. Hey, and on average, the Christmas trees are about 15 years old before they're mature enough to cut. 15 years, and that tree dedicated to becoming perfect for your living room. Anyway, hey, the first ugly sweater is claimed to have originated by the people of Vancouver, Canada. Could be. How do you dispute it? I don't know. They didn't give a date. Oh, and Merry Christmas. Actually, for a long time, you couldn't say Merry Christmas because Merry was associated with intoxication. People made merry when they were drunk. How about that? And, when do you think the first Christmas celebrated in America was? You're never going to get this one. 1539. That's right, 1539, Tallahassee, Florida, by the Spaniards that had settled there. And all it was really was just a recognition that it was Christmas and that a very solemn mass and, celebrated and worshiped the birth of Jesus. Tallahassee, Florida, 1539. That's amazing. Oh. And the ancient Greeks thought mistletoe, they believed it to be an aphrodisiac. Why that tradition came down the line and why you kiss under the mistletoe. Anyway, I don't know. Some people, maybe they do more under a mistletoe. I don't know. Anyways, I won't go any further. Anyhow, and one last thing that's really fun, and you may have known this. In Michigan, there's very good chance you could know this. I knew this. Well, not the details, but I knew about this. In Midland, Michigan, is the Charles W. Howard Santa Claus School. That's right, Midland, Michigan. A Santa Claus school. And, they pass about 130 Santas through there every season. And they learn everything from how to deal with kids and how to go ho, 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 and how to dress right and keep themselves, in character, just all that stuff, whatever stuff you need to know to be Santa. I think they even teach them like CPR and basic life-saving skills, stuff like that. Anyhow, it's really neat. I saw a special on it one time. 130 Santas every year. Midland, Michigan. Who'd have thunk it? Anyway, that's all my fun facts. I got one more story for you, though. There's this girl, Darla, and she's 16, and her mom took her to the doctor because she'd been sick a lot. Oh, I guess I don't need my spectacles anymore, huh? Ugh, I can see better now. Wow. Anyhow, she took her daughter to the doctor because, she'd been being sick and stuff. The doctor examined her and all that stuff, and finally he came back and he told the mom, he said, I'll break this to you, Mrs. Jones, but Darla's pregnant. She is definitely with child. I'd say probably about 4 months, maybe 5. And Darla's mom says, well, that's impossible. My Darla's a virgin. She couldn't have done that. She can't be pregnant. The doc says, no, she's pretty pregnant. She maybe you think she's a virgin, but she says, no, Darla, tell him. Darla says, well, yeah, I'm a virgin. I sure am. I've never even kissed a boy. The doctor walks over and sits there and stares out the window. And he's standing there staring out the window. Just a staring. About 5 minutes almost goes by for Darla's mom. Doc, is there something wrong? Doctor turns around and says, well, last time this happened, there was a big star appeared in the north and 3 wise dudes showed up with gifts. I don't want to miss it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Hey, if I don't see you again, which I'm going to try to, because I got some other Christmassy, holiday, festive stuff that I would love to share with you, especially now around the holidays. And, hey, stay cool, stay crazy, and love one another. Love yourselves. Really, really love. Not just because it's this time of year. You should always be loving on people. Always. And I know, boy, I'm a failure. I got to remind myself, daily, to love people. Because inherently, I don't like people. Fortunately, you don't have to like people to love them. Thank goodness for that. Anyway, hey, and if I say happy holidays, don't get all uptight about that. No worries. I don't know, someone tells me happy holidays or happy Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or whatever, all the holidays that go on around this, Ramadan, all the ones that go on around this time of year. You know what? I'd say, cool. This person I don't even know took time out of their busy schedule, their busy day, their busy holiday season doing things to wish me a nice time, a nice holiday, whatever. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing. I would feel great. I'm like, oh man, thank you. And Merry Christmas to you. Or Happy Holidays, whatever. It doesn't matter what you say as long as you're spreading good tidings to folks. I don't know. I don't believe so. Maybe I'm wrong. Who am I to know? Anyhow, hey, for me and for really, really cool hippie Santa. Awesome. Anyhow, yeah. Awesome Santa, hippie Santa. For me, for Taco, made a surprise appearance, and I think Abby even did a little video bomb there. But anyhow, hey, it's been fun. It's been real fun, and I loves you all. And if I don't see you, Merry Christmas. But I tell you, I'm going to make it a point to try. At least people try. Can't ask for more than someone trying. Anyhow, stay cool, stay crazy, my friends. And no. Feel free to copy, comment, criticize, and or critique. Laters, babies. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Feel free. Comment, copy, criticize, and or feel free to criticize, copy, comment. No.